afternoon, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the opening of our exhibit, The American Mosaic. My name is Kim Madera of the Office of Communications and Community Relations. Thank you all for coming very much. We're very pleased with the amount of submissions we received, the interesting stories that came along with those submissions, and we hope after our program you enjoy walking around, looking at the pictures, sampling the food, and listening to the music.
We are here today to celebrate what I call the American Mosaic. In a few moments, those of you who have not seen these wonderful exhibits will get a chance to observe the personal stories, the glimpses of the family histories of the individuals who work for the judiciary. There are 86 stories here, and when we look at the people in this building, there are over 3,000 American stories. That is, through the utilization of pictures and other memorabilia, we are celebrating the life stories of the people that work for this organization. The concept was to use library-type exhibits depicting one's history or journey to where we are today. The concept is simple, yet very, very powerful, to graphically show the broad mixtures of cultures, nationalities, and different regions of the world that make up this place called America, more specifically, the state of New Jersey. There are two underlying themes for today's program. The first is diversity, and the second is family. Diversity because Americans have their origins from all parts of the globe. It is this extraordinary diversity that has created what I call the American Mosaic. A mosaic, as you know, is a beautiful picture made up of many, many small pieces. Each piece on its own cannot tell a story, but depicted and shaped in just the right way and placed together, the colors and shapes arranged in a way that each individual piece becomes powerful, and each piece is critically important to the whole. Each of you today are part of that American mosaic. Each of you are part of the broad experience of this wonderful country. Each of these exhibits on display today provides color and shape to the mosaic known as New Jersey. New Jersey is the third most ethnically and racially diverse state in the country. Comparisons, as Dr. Mappin will soon tell you, between the 1990 census and the 2000 census shows an almost 43% increase in the number of people in this state that do not speak English as their first language. We see proof of this every single day in our courtrooms, where over 80 different languages are spoken. This state has always opened its doors to immigrants. This statement is best evidenced by the famous words of Emma Lazarus. Those words are correctly depicted on the Statue of Liberty. Part of the statement goes, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. The wretched refuge of your teeming shores, send these, the homeless, the tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." That is the American creed. That is the American willingness to open its doors to freedom and equality. When we look at these exhibits, you will see families' histories from the continent of Africa and flags to reflect and honor historical origins of 27 countries.
But listen to these statistics, because I think they're really talking about human beings. And I think that the story these statistics tell about our state and about our society is really pretty amazing. And since I'm a historian, let me start by, let's take you into the past. I just went past the past. Oh, boy. Okay. Now, I hope you can see that. That is a picture from a newspaper on July 2nd, 1887. The Statue of Liberty is only 1 year old in that picture, and the title is "Welcome to the Land of Freedom." A steamer passing the Statue of Liberty, seen on the steerage deck. And you can see the immigrants there from different countries. They're arriving in America, they're passing the Statue of Liberty. But what I like about this picture is that spot of land over there on the left, that's New Jersey. And some of the people on that boat, I guarantee you, when they got off, they settled in New Jersey. Now, let's go back even further. before 1887 to the colonial era. That's the era in the 1700s, the 1600s, 1700s, when New Jersey was a British colony. Even then, New Jersey was a haven for immigrants. Now, you probably know that this land, of course, was settled by Native Americans, so there were Indians in colonial New Jersey. And you know that the English came here, and so there were the English. There were blacks who came to America, sadly, under the great disgrace of African slavery. They were brought here, but they're part of that mosaic, of course. And there were Dutch. The Dutch actually got here before the English. And there were Scots. And there were Scots-Irish, which Scots-Irish are different from the Irish. And then there were the Irish. And then there were Welsh. And there were German. And there were Swedes, French, Swedes, Finns. All of these people were in America, in New Jersey, before New Jersey became a state, before the American Revolution. So this made New Jersey one of the unique colonies. There were 13 colonies. And you would never find diversity like this in the New England colonies or the southern colonies, only in the middle colonies of New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. And because of it, it's been said by historians that those middle colonies were the cradle of American pluralism. It's where American diversity really began. And you can see this started with the 1850 census, and every single census year, the percent of the population that is foreign-born in New Jersey has exceeded the average for the rest of the United States. We have led the nation as a haven for immigrants. These are estimates going into the future from 1995 to the year 2025. And I am really indebted to Dr. Sun Wan Wu, a demographer at the New Jersey Department of Labor, who looked into the census numbers and made projections about the changes in the state's population to 2025. And again, he concluded that the percentage of the population that is non-Hispanic whites will shrink from 82% of the population in 1990 to 72% in 2025, while all the other groups, if you take them together, Hispanic, Asian, Black, will come to constitute a greater percentage of the state's population in the future. When will those two bars meet? I asked a distinguished expert on New Jersey, Dr. James Hughes of the Blaustein School at Rutgers University, to make a projection. And here is what he came up with. This is that year when there will be no more, you cannot speak of a majority group in the population anymore. What year will it be? 2034.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was so lost, but now I am found. 'Twas